All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, after much speculation, quarterback Aaron Rodgers is returning to the Green Bay Packers. There are reports that Rodgers and the Packers have agreed on a new 4-year deal for $200 million, but nothing has officially been finalized. Now, previously, it appeared that the 2021 NFL season would be it for Rodgers with the Packers. But with the future Hall of Famers still playing at a high level, which included taking home his fourth MVP award, NFL MVP award, that is, in 2021, along with helping Green Bay to the best record in the NFC, Rodgers made it very hard for the Packers to part ways with him. Now, Rodgers threw 37 touchdown passes to only 7 interceptions this past season in 16 starts, where he went 13-3. Rodgers is now about 6,000 yards away from surpassing Brett Favre as the Packers' all-time leader in that category, and also solidifying himself as one of the best to not only have ever done it for the Packers, but also one of the best who have ever done it in NFL history from the quarterback position. Regular season, he's 139, 66, and 1 as a starter, while he only has 2 losing seasons as a starting quarterback. Another big thing for Rodgers is that the Packers are also bringing back wide receiver Devonte Adams, as the Packers are signing the Pro Bowler, or not signing him, but they're hitting him with the franchise tag. And from all intents purposes, it looks like a long-term deal is going to be worked out with him as well. It's going to happen sooner rather than later. Now, for the other tenants of the NFC North, they can't be happy with this. I'm talking about the Bears, the Lions, and Vikings, because we've seen A-Rod torment that division since he's been there. 8 NFC North titles for Rodgers and the Packers. Now, the biggest question is definitely going to be, will Rodgers be able to help the Packers win another Super Bowl? We'll have to wait and see. Rodgers is 11-10 in his career in the postseason. And of course, the one thing that is going to hang over his head, he's 1-4 in the NFC Championship game, and he had another tough home loss this past January in the playoffs as the Packers fell at home to the San Francisco 49ers. But Packers head coach Matt LaFleur all along, he even publicly said it, that he wanted Aaron Rodgers back. Brian Gutekunst as well made it happen. And now A-Rod is going to be with the Packers. And I think Aaron Rodgers will now finish his career in a Green Bay Packer uniform. You look at this from several different angles. And for me, it's this: okay, you're keeping Aaron Rodgers, but now this clearly shows that you wasted a first round pick on Jordan Love, because you could have used that pick instead of looking for the heir apparent to Aaron Rodgers. You could have used that pick to go and take care of another position on your team to help you win a championship. And Green Bay didn't do that. So now they definitely have to go out there and look to trade Jordan Love to get something back for him. You're not going to get a first rounder for him at this point, but nonetheless, you got to go out there and put the pieces around Aaron Rodgers that are going to help this team potentially win a Super Bowl championship in the very near future. You also look at it from the Packers standpoint like this, and of course, Aaron Rodgers' standpoint as well. Not as many teams that you're going to have to compete with to get out of the NFC in order to get to the Super Bowl. Obviously, you have the Rams, the 49ers, and probably the Dallas Cowboys. And, the NFC South has taken a huge step back, of course, following the retirement of Tom Brady. But nonetheless, it's not a lot of real big competition if you're the Packers in regards to trying to get out of the NFC in order to get to the Super Bowl. So I think that might have weighed on the minds of both the Packers and Rodgers to make this decision. I also think it also weighed on their mind as far as how things went down with Brett Favre during the end of his career. Was he staying or was he going? And then, of course, it got to the point that Brett Favre wanted to go. And of course, he wanted to go to the Vikings. Packers didn't trade him to the Vikings. They traded him to the New York Jets, played there for a year, retired, and then came back and played for the Vikings, and the rest is history. But nonetheless, Aaron Rodgers, he's 38 years of age. He'll be 39 in the month of December, still playing at a high level. And the thing is, I think, the Packers have tried to be all systems go in regards to getting this done. But you know what? There needs to be a sense of urgency. And on top of that, Aaron Rodgers has to play better in the postseason as well. That's the biggest thing. Didn't play well for the Packers when they needed him this past January in the postseason, but it's put up or shut up time. We've seen him do so much in the regular season, but of course, people are still going to lock in and say, hey, what can you do in the playoffs when the chips are down? And of course, that 1-4 mark in the conference championship game is going to hang over him until he does something about it. But nonetheless, A Rod is staying in the green and gold for Green Bay. I think he finishes his career there now, still playing at a strong level. And let's see if he and the Packers can keep it going and ultimately get back to the Super Bowl and win another Lombardi for the Pack. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take the time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out. Drop a line to be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So, once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin, signing off, saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.